Ndorora reni chidiva mazipi oni farao. Vatu no bafaraho ndibone ndira dzanu bobodzi farao.
Ndangwendera ombera parero.
Ya akumbira farero ri azvipire.
Ya. Cheka nindira no farao. Kwamba nezvino bewendo nipa chikala namba zisambi. Kwamba nezvino.
Muna mudzi vazori latalidzwa lo ambara cap. Posho zvambula ngalichibvura lo there lichikwadhere
la dzana. Aretisani andi. Kwamba nezvino anichitu araba.
Ngofori. No one ngotovyangira ndira yo promoter dzipono kamuzika wa Venda.
Kwamba nezvino anichitu arabasani ambi. Kwamba nezvino
other genre. Yo, the blind room when they ingasi trainers or rappers.
Amen. Yo, what up everybody? You know what it is, Nadi for Bromanga Mr. O. Reaction, we're back again with another video. So yeah man, kita nzoni to mega diva. Be interview abili embarrassing ngono sikufunga kamsinga ngazungu bocho kuzidiva zokutanga na mini. Ngothi asiyo Thoma. Makadro mbudza musi ndichi musindira message hore interview Thoma ngasichamba. How did you actually feel mara ngoto ambango? Ngwari ngobaramba ngazo.
Ndando borea. Ndando borea zapuma.
Madam, sorry about that.
I was like, zuri twanga kore.
What are you talking
about? Ndando kwatresa.
According to me, because the interview was fire, we were laughing, we were having fun. Ana Korea mutu afala, ndito bori bosu zaiteya.
Ndito bori zaiteya, mara zvozi surface say. Amanda zvichiko khedza nga muthu wanividza.
Nah, man. We still have the visuals. Also, opera audio. So, what do you want to what's a physical mini? Also, audio. But yeah, man. First of all, thank you for coming back. I know, but thank you for coming back. I'm going to also go sharp. Let's shoot again. So, thank you for that. If you are here, don't
pop guy.
Nobody see you. What if we're just enjoying Mubana? What if we're enjoying to be with you? Because the pin of okay. So yeah, we also go behind the camera with RR and one with that tech and then movie that Mbodzi. Mbodzi is not go to greatest of all time. It's not about umtango wa foda unamkala na MICKEYBLACK or the other photo shooting in na zingwe those fingers what tender. So yeah man, let's get to Mphoel. Nani movie za Mphoel bangabandi pathu ba close naye. US fans I'm sure ni movie za MICKEYBLACK, right? So what do you mean?
Or it's mini fans.
For the fans.
Oh, US fans. Don't forget to remember USA United.
No, US fans. US fans. No, United States. That I'm sure to check up like what I'm supposed US na to abili bararo kubona.
So babili bararo. Babili bararo.
It's better than nothing. Namwana wana Finland ya Venda so.
It was zero.
So yeah man, welcome back to the show. I just hope I didn't write anything down. I'm just gonna go with the flow. No, the comes to go deeper, right? But no other Busaba took our Facebook also to send their questions so that check out the Facebook as well, right? But actually apaka MICKEYBLACK, right? Or the pathuchedzo. Because when you check out the pathuchedzo and like the Mickey, they're not even similar as fun as well. Mickey is kovaga. I could una Mickey Mouse body kana mini.
Ndikadiva secondary ne.
Yeah.
I had this other girl. I think I was in grade 10. But roba cheri rianya goyera na nyana.
Okay.
Kandera ine rasmaila ngai.
Okay.
So hola mungwe bambidzo uri Miley.
Miley?
Miley.
Okay.
Na Miley.
Yeah.
Bambidzo uri Mickey. Because Joba the Buddha akuvaka the way we smile. Ara the way actually the way she Mickey smile chawone. So because of that, that name. Because I needed something different and something unique. That Tanganisana Black because I needed to keep the African feel in my name. Yeah.
African Black. So if I yellow, bona don't mean make yellow.
Yeah.
But you're still African.
Yeah.
So that's the word. This word la black. Leamu for some representation. Yeah, we even black. Can also go to just a name. I don't have to wear black.
No,
I don't have
black
to do black stuff.
Represent my roots. Or I am a black female.
African.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The musizana Africa black.
And achitiko black.
Hey, exactly.
Ubane pachika murovenda. Okay.
People to represent our roots dzanga fedzi autobana.
Yeah. So ultra Vuani chibulana, right? Ndichibulana chibulani.
Vuan Lukshin.
Vuan Lukshin as
chibulana ndichijena on.
Why do you know? Because I think the first time I knew about you ndadi chibulana, right? Ndikwamba na muntu nunzi Van G beats. So I thought maybe I was wrong chibulana because Van G beats obanga.
Ndachtojena chibulana.
So suka muzone nguva ko Van Lukshin suka muzo wala khala tona tonga nabona nabona
for it.
Standard is
high. Ya nne.
Manje ndathi dozo bathu bachibulana bachidanga phala Vuani achona na standard ish. Vuani bafa mbere yafa so neno wala khawo obvious.
Ndi basanga mbali ngori nana chidzidzeranga ngomndeni yako tsanga na miyanga. So bela
akasitende.
Asatori mini bathu vanondiwa vazidozo zori bathu vanje va Vuani athu vadivesa ngori nne ndidzira ndi ayana.
But how was it though growing in Vuani actually? Lokshin.
Na baby vanga vachidina anasasi kubva. So I can't really say, but it wasn't bad.
But Udinavo, was it good though, or do you feel like it was bad to the person?
No, it was good. Because ungandachi wono kuchimbana na mutu mugede afi wala chata danchi chimbana naye chata danchi chimbana na wono kuchimbana na mtu kana findoni pana kuchimbana na mtu kana sicha ndana chimbana na mtu kana. So it really helped. Looking at most of the people who are watching Kajira one now, I'm like, yeah, afala maulidi kana matime about to say safala.
But what I know Lore is mtachi wakaidzo fini songo ya guy. Don't never yanga manda. Kongwana akuzo fini songo jola na
nyinyi. Ndachiriwa. And ndachishaboriwa.
Yeah, mara that's how it's supposed to be. Mbebo mtu wa mbebo wa nango wa mungana wana.
Ndasanda.
That's why I also in this TikTok challenges nando mbebe ajikotamba na mwana wana komubudzore akomusema like I understand like why are you being your friend with your kid?
Unichikaidziwa ndio kaidzeya ati. Nasa kaidzeya ndorwiwa. So ndachitokombechedza uri ndive muthu akaidzeya.
Klasaje nakeleke vachimudzo bibili mwana dzimwitso.
Kuzvibona.
What two?
Tamu yachikiwa pala mdiwe.
So the time lichimudiva nene, it was, I can classify it as a dark period in your life. Because not just mudiva like a few days or few weeks. Then you can learn about the passing of your mother, right? Which I'm sure it was a dark period in your life. How did that, like that period you were in kind of process? That's what you did.
And this is a of the first I'm going to do.
What is it? Yeah,
I know. I don't know, man. Before the passing of my mother, I know the passing of my uncle's wife, and also my grandmother, and
uncle's
also my
wife. You were close with your uncle's wife?
Very close. So I had already experienced death, but not at
that
a
level,
closer range. So for me, it was what if when my mother lost her mother, she had her ways to deal with it, and me and my brother would judge her, you know, stuff like that. But when it happened to me now, and she's the one who's gone, I was like, no man. It's no longer
now it's like
and I don't know how I dealt with everything. I just found myself surviving and making it out. At
that time you were old enough to know in life, right?
So I think I was lucky and blessed because of that. Because no one, they didn't even grow with their parent or their mother.
Maybe a bad question, but do you think that the death of your mother, did it bring anything good or whatever?
It brought so many good things.
Okay. Okay.
Ndiya kliniki ndosvika ndari mini kliniki ndikurumwa spa kone rumwa spa uri nigudo uri zvindisichawe ndidokwata ndari wava kwamba uri vasichayo but then ndidoya ndokwata ndichihangwa chiti ndidofuna ndohangwa mini nditisani like I would ask small details which I have to figure out myself. I would ask my mother. Now she passed away. I had to do everything by myself. This wasumane muthu vane vangari ngavafona nari mini vatotopumula varini ani zvidzo zvitiswani and he's a man. You just have to figure it out. Yeah, so I had to do literally zvithu zvinji zvenda ndisakuzvitanga nemune ndichitoma ndafunira myanga nganemu usvera ndunu totoma nasemiwa anenge usvera nandu
boyfriend problems naninge
ndori chimwe na chimwe literally everything you just have to figure out. It really helped. I can say zo mpata uri ndive strong
na confidence is going to confidence now this is me, I'm here unenda vaona, right? It's been how many years right now?
From 2021, 22, 23, 24.
4 to 5 years.
Yeah.
4 years. So now I'm okay. Like, with the past. Obviously, you'll never forget. None of those quotes in this I'm just like, are you at that point to me now? Yeah, I can, you know, I'm living.
Don't graduate at a coping level.
You okay?
Yeah. Your loss.
Okay.
And grief.
Okay.
Ndingatozviambisa zvezvo.
Okay.
Those are I think it also damaged me a bit.
Okay.
Because now when I hear ngaharufu ba mumutu, I'm like, oh, what about?
Yeah, it happens.
Sorry. Exactly, it happens.
Part of life. And then
before that, after the loss of my mother, I'm like, oh, okay. If Mutsini Mutuatsini or lose our Mutu, I'm like, sorry, man.
But it happens.
Yeah.
I get
through it.
I get it. Okay, enough with the depressing stuff. Let's get to the music, right? Let's start with your music genre, right? Because I'm going to go to the USA. So let's start with your music genre, right? Or resolve the issue toma. Obvious, but when you are here, na kareke, na mina zote, na jimba choir, na chiza keyboard or whatever. So when you go to Misa, na resolve this music. So kareke. And I think was also interview at Tomati. Okay, I will continue.
I remember I was that grade sigis. There was like event kind of function yangi tanolo one, and then na choir. That's because kind of the song yangi covered for no kuimbiri. This kind of the song and I manam rawnyan. Bili kwa mbuzuri chimbrani panda, the song yani panda, niskeni mbere.
Panda nge uzanizo.
Enda. And then I saw how people received my voice.
Okay.
It was very nice. Ndori mungana munga kuzifuna because nani chimtuko ntopo randa vistanu masimba you ndatakereza somebody nende imbare. Okay, but from there on I started to realize, oh no man, this thing is just in my blood because my mother used to sing.
Okay.
My dad bakadimba. My brother naye does the keyboard and guitars. So I was like, you know what? From there on, I started joining choirs at church, as youth conference, the worship team, and then when it went on, I think Ndatomo Uwana the studio life, and I was like, for me to get to studio, what do I need to do? I didn't have a clue where to start. I remember then the were na mungu mtokana no firushu manda mutomanda mubuzori ndikombera urini arana profi una mutu no kotoda the backup singers. angambele ndi back it up because that's how willing I was to start. And then no man, when you go backup singer you can just do your own thing. At that time I said gospel. Because they did a gospel. And then that's when he introduced me with Venji. And then when he introduced me na Jubia Bangani, that's when he told me the whole thing of how hard it is to record gospel, how easy it is to record gospel, how also hard it is to record this amapiano genre and trap soul genre, ngoraro. And then I was like, no man, let's start with what's easy and what you have, since that's how desperate I was to already Jene studio ndikono imbandi ndovando dareriwa. I needed to talk a lot. So the time trainer nepala chinsendera dzi sample dza dzi beat ako trainer the way I write
and the way you sing.
Ndangwana bose ndidorobudza fi no ngwana bose ni chimano dobolola ndadobolola until I was good enough. Where in this other time we organized a studio session. Uba asi around Venji. So he was back in Venda, and then Raya studio. At that time ndikadetwa zumbra ndingasizwe hangwe obo uneti uvenji ubuchiro viki
ubuchiro leone ndi mpio
Leon de dorndi mpio ne obo
na mumwa nyimba na badna venji apla
mara obaone atike nayo obaone
kodika msuko mu ambanga ngadzina lantu
hai viki ndi ola venji ndi viki
venji viki ndi abandi
ola ndi viki
na mwa fili yana but let's move on.
Abana una khathu oyu khathu oyu imbabati mani wavukhala za blind but khathu dzanga hado baba na dokofala the guy
my baby
I won't forget that day.
Zagobuya
Oh, they were like a lot of in the studio, knowing the studio mic and everything. I was just and
that time dokofala when it comes to the music
and
he was just there.
Chimbudza ori kudana bonyinyi nabo khathu na ndazofuzwa ndina pressure at this time. Ndina pressure I need to impress these people. Well, I have a voice but I've never been in this kind of setting, so I need to so I went in there and we recorded. They were accommodating.
Something
it's because baba honi abo bathu and I struggled a bit here and there, but then
obvious.
I've one at the hang of it, so that's how everything started. And then started releasing. So Root Kid achikadita as a freestyle style. It's like Amanda Manji.
I think I even did the election for the song. Can come support Amanda. Can come support.
Daita kwanele.
Kwanele ndo dita election inato the views ya fa.
I
Tiango pusha. Tiango
pusha.
Amoja pusha no modivaka ndaiposa ndare election ndari MICKEYBLACK MICKEYBLACK ndamba ndabala.
Shaka.
No do I push her. Hey guys, kind of kusema mabona
relevancy.
Tudashibinga kadito. No. Sika mzonda shira mwenje ne.
Share.
Put some legs nyana.
Share na Facebook odashimubona and achisheresa. Ayi share.
What's my other buso wandiko sheresa?
Ndachizidibati.
Oh. Let's move on. Yeah, so if mtu wako nyago divori anyago divanga music wa MICKEYBLACK, right? How would you describe it to someone anabo nyago protomo like music wa uhani? Let's say mtu go odapa wa USA odapa zu, and then you have to describe your music to that person. Angato describe that music wa MICKEYBLACK.
Ninga borrow dibo uri drama guy, but I would emphasize ka uri I'm a very lyrical person. Especially my music. I think nato dzwa pasina teacher sa muzika une wadoba wanga kwamba wanga ndisongo feature wanga mutu to feature mutu. Kana ndindothi. I talk through my music. I talk about what my friends go through, what I go through, what my family has went through, what family friends have went through, what this world is going through, and general-wise, I'm versatile.
Yeah.
I'm flexible.
In other words, you can go
Disachibelani do china,
any
do
genre.
imba.
Any genre you're gonna go there.
Disa bakadi. Dito
Udo bakada.
bakadi.
Are you gonna track?
It is gone.
Ati udo bakada. Bakada even track.
Ati gone mara nditoimba. No, Mphoel mzdima abapizvo.
Zochina sizwa wethu.
Hayi.
Zawundi zizwantu.
Zoimberera. Mikey, ndofuna room.
So when you say you're lyrical, right? I remember chifta track not this track ya Kid. Abendi mwana wa dedi, dedi ambadzipe. Ovana tole na group mbili. Some were supporting, some were saying the lyrics are Kongwana. So maybe I think about Banji Babako or that because they didn't understand the lyrics. So Gazamo Batal Chedza for Zabudangana because you say you are lyrical. So many people are I don't know what did one mean, one did one mean, and then so I was of the Egypt one did. I could tell them.
Okay.
Makatanga drona vaangwa vat.
Singotiwa nezvozvo.
Vaangwa.
Ndiko hada. Ndingatori concept aingodana nila.
Okay.
Yodana root
Yeah.
So nyamwana mtu arufununi so waba arufununi waba na zvino ndinyakubvisa malobola zvino mwana ndikomufunesa. So he came with the concept and is like, I want to marry this, I want to akozvita in simple terms. I want to marry you and you are telling me what your dad would respond or how your dad would take it. Or how you would take it. So I had to ndazvirembulusa nga ndira yori nendichira aya nindidzona kutsi yanga.
Obviously.
Riva true.
Okay.
So permission yori ndendituwe kana ndisongotuwa.
Ikobva.
Ikadede. So I was like, what are you? So ngori ukwamba ngo donjia kana ngo donlobola. Why ndisambi uri dedi bangaita mini kana dedi bakotiita mini. That's why ndishambori. Inwi nendi mwana wa kutsi yanga. Kutsi yanga vahana vohana mara vatenda ndikutuwa.
Ngawondera it's not up to me. It's up to my father.
I might say yes to you fine, you can marry me, but if my dad says ngiyahlala nje ngiyahlala.
So is it how it is now? If mtwachi kudazo inokotsewe bali.
Hey, it's how it is. It's how it is.
Angasinyagwa shabe noyo mutu just run nje.
Utoborithi boba vadova reasons dzavo dzori why vakuhana.
But atina reason kunobo hani towi. But I don't have a reason, but you don't leave.
Zvino ezvo zvambori vadotoyo vaisa kerekeni.
Or basoro you are not ready nje.
Haina aunezvo. Ezvo auna uri vasokuhana. Arali vahana vadova vana reason ende unopfara.
Okay. Since we are there, let's anambari ngolo notoma kaulimbo na Root Kid. Let's just nambari tomoamba nga partnership na Root Kid. Or ichi tome do tomisa hani. Onda mangakwanele na mina but ichi tome do tomisa nzo good. Who approached who and then how did it?
Bewe. Ifande nivudzeti.
Kwamba na wewe hapa zwi. Are. Wewe fande nivudzeti.
Na ndikamuvudza. A lot of people saw us as a duo.
Okay.
That was not planned.
Yeah, obviously.
Zoba zvitu zvori, hey Mickey, I have a song. I want you in. Me being me, I went and did my magic.
Yeah, and then
started promoting the song. Boom. There it is.
Yeah.
And then we took advantage of that.
We was like,
let's come with another song. And even other songs are still there. So the whole thing, it was just unplanned. It was just us singing and having fun in studio. And then we see how people are doing the challenge, and then I figure out ringa zviskete zvahone ringa zviitisa hani zvanzi video. And yeah, sometimes we have to read the comments and see comment right izvezvo zvine zvakuti uri rwimbo rusele and rwimbo rakosela. That's the most important thing.
And apo kazviskiti We were watching sometimes Rich Kid obvious Rwanda. Come on. Am I lying?
No. Abebe
I
wenu
think
kwamba
something.
kama damunga obotori iso. Adoba singotoitisa zwe.
Mala chanda chako swika for madamuni. Were you comfortable with it or put your hand here?
As I said, nothing was planned.
Yeah.
Literally nothing was planned. Even like at the performance, I remember performance
Yeah,
I could do my techniven.
Yeah.
That thing was not planned. Not only the performance root kiddies was not planned. And mind you, zitu zine nena ine ringamba soti kwamba zwabo the normal. That's camera da watu. Udobonerero ene nena ndobonerero.
Obvious. Also not udobonerero.
We were giving people what they want. Sometimes you just I think ka performance at Griffin no, it was not.
I saw something a picture something.
And what happened?
Something like a picture or video. Kandachiapa.
Ndiko chiumbura echo. It was not our performance. Oba uka Shaka. Ai. Andiko mana
Tuna camera kobonerwa. Una camera kobonerwa. Okay, let's go.
Disrespect hapo.
Okay, but
what happened there? I think Robert Kozamo demonstrator zozava ziko ambiwa karu imbo.
Yeah.
Because I think nenda kori nimfarenga chanda nimbeo mbiruni ndabe chanda kanyi kana ya Root Kid.
Yeah.
And he was trying to do the same. We saw no problem with all of that.
Yeah.
Because Robert could shoot her video.
Yeah.
And there was nothing, literally nothing. It was just was innocent. And you know how people are. Na I know what the one is ungandera ipiyo kuzibonati. But screenshot in la part. And I go be perisa na 2 seconds islo zitu zikuite. Zoto bazitu zotori. Nimbe mbiruni abvisa chanda. But screenshot and then
but it didn't cause any problems at these in your partners and stuff.
It caused.
Yeah.
It caused.
Obvious.
It caused. It caused.
That's my property.
Hey, I think so. I think so, because there was this other time we were having a conversation and he was trying to explain how he explains it to Mphoel. But honestly speaking, there was literally nothing. Everything was just innocent. Utowaribo mtu amutu anuni kumbona kweta suzo imaonga yindira. You will ndingakwata very.
So you don't blame the guy.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't blame him at all.
Okay.
I don't.
Hey, dimatada ziabuya.
Hey.
Ziabuya. But you know, partnership in an overall jokes aside, any ubononga you meet in your music career. So kumana na kidina mina zote. Ubononga zo meet in your career, because if watu chiko ambazo uditi music wawena una wita yet na music na wita na kid, I feel like yapambana in some ways. I go to deep. I feel like ya Root Kid inawu
ndori uba otangana batu babiri basafani ba characters of fun.
Yeah.
Ba versatility ya different.
Yeah.
Batanganisa miumburo yabo and then have versions of ngandera yene yobva.
Yeah.
Cuz I'm going to say this, ne? I check the songs that I've done with him. Ningasiwa no kuimbi was tuzine. Ningasiwa no kuimbi was tuzine za tonga azutovana tidivi zondinga zuyambisa. I mean, if you check music wa Root Kid husina Mickey, na music wa Root Kid huna Mickey, you una difference.
Emsas na Mickey ubo kotambiwa, like jokes and everything just to make people laugh and enjoy music. Yawe iba ina wo seriousness nyana at
yeah
some point.
ndingori hotanga na Rude Kid wa say hatanga na Mickey ane she's more lyrical but she tangana they come up with something that has to work that people have to enjoy.
Have to be lyrical and also say
exactly.
But tanga Gemini because Gemini ni mtu wa say numbers was going to say Japan. Atukumbanga my film room ukwamba wambane apa lati wambane but I know mtu nonga Rude Kid is not gonna get mad because of this.
No nane mune uya this yamba and ono zwibona ngaine mune rune it's assistant.
But in terms of numbers also I feel like it have helped you in terms of numbers. That one from Rude Kid. I mean like
numbers where
streamings and stuff. I feel like it's just go there Rosa.
Come in
everywhere YouTube and stuff, right? But namtana welcome to ufuna Rude Kid. Ana bakufuna those Rude Kid abakeda zone. Ya MICKEYBLACK atumuta mini. Tigesa MICKEYBLACK. That's what I'm saying. Kana ukwaneza. Ufonga kumpusanga chitu. What the ambula kumpusanga chitu.
Tukwaneza. Nandi afuna mbeza rini wash the bati funa mbeza.
Mara this no this is not ziyamba vore if achiko for abe la partnership na I feel like it's helping you guys both in many ways. Or the numbers got gonya that 2 views got there ngenzea USA or TikTok videos because I don't think you have heard many songs and then I yet is not on TikTok. But also an Rude Kid is also got trend that's that thing, right? So I'm saying like I feel like it's getting the numbers get attention. I don't think okay chincha no. Look ya chincha, right? Kuya chincha. Nozo kambo it's kuya chincha. This means it's song this is Zulu, no? Zulu, right? You think?
Yeah.
Okay, kuya chincha. Let's talk about that song. Did you know it was gonna blow up in that way, or this was gonna mangara?
This was gonna mangara.
This go follow you.
And also mangara. Honestly, I didn't. But I think what also helped me there, and the person who was helping me, because I remember I sent Shaka the song, and he was like, "This song is a hit." I've heard that so many times.
You know say hit that guy, I'm sure. You know say hit, man.
I've heard that so many times and I'm like
we'll see.
I was skeptical about it because I've heard so many songs like Usinkang with that song is a hit. So I could from there on and then you end up on you don't just release a song. You need to put on effort on marketing the song. So na quality yabe ko saviwa kazi videos zaba zikuitiwa za Facebook TikTok on amini it also helped the song because every day it was just oh you should say Mickey so honestly I didn't know she she's demanded kuzvipa.
Yeah, but what how did you feel the first day to model as well? Oh, actually I have a hit afa ndo kutomona na step piece afa.
And then I'm
like, what was going on? Like, wait a minute, can I realize? Or I'm gone.
I got excited because in my head I was like, okay, I won't just only be studying, I'll be getting some money. Ne stokofera chingovia ndava muthu ane vana ndava nacho
ari dotomo la zvino but no goda chitokofera chari hey ari chitokofera apa ari itezo so
affect anga chipinga cha question je
but yeah kuyashinja let's keep on the track so track ishida Yoba, right? And then featuring when the track started over famous, right? Olutomo trend. You're not better than to put on feature fortunate as a feature.
Ora rumbo rwalu complete. We mix wa mastery we reach to marketing. Na verse ya fortunate yoba ihoni.
Yeah.
It's just that we started marketing the song rumbo ra diviwa ka party ya Mick.
Yeah. Oh ngapa wose ya fortunate nga party ya Mick. Yeah,
that was
let's continue.
Yeah, so very complete, like everything was just complete.
But I go over the hit. I was going to I mean, like that song is good. Even Avese Afukinata, he killed that song.
He did.
He killed it. Like he killed one of his best verses. Like if you go to I'm not necessarily like changing a man that I did, but I feel like that's one of his best verses. Very good to check as well. Lose my train of thought, right? And then the follow up was that Alambenga Shaka. Your relationship with Shaka, the Fofi opera. Right now.
Currently
the Fofi. I'm going to miss her. But let's talk about first to Mama and Shaka. Almost ended that like as a fool, and then Shaka. What happens? What was the discussion which continue?
Yeah. Okay. When everything started before Rishtomoshuma.
Yeah.
Raro be aramba nena Shaka ne. Nga ule rimbo lwa usinkangwe.
Yeah.
Remember that time I was being approached nga Debra's Entertainment.
Yeah.
And then
I remember you signed for them.
Yeah, I signed.
Yeah.
And Venji na Shaka, they advised you don't really need them, you know?
Yeah.
And I was just up for anything that's gonna try and push my music. So I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, it's my choice. It's my decision. Let me go for it.
Regret.
I went for it.
Yeah.
When I went for it, I remember Shaka was angry about that. Because for dinner, one of us at the tembi enough for ne ufongari angazukonana ukwetia meaning ngwana. And then we lost contact for some few months.
Yeah.
And then I felt like I wasn't really getting what I wanted.
You wanted, yeah.
And
what
the
they
way,
promised and everything.
yeah, and the way they sold everything to me, I was not getting it. And then we parted ways in a very peaceful manner to a point where we still call each other and discuss about music right now.
So what was the contract completed, or guys? Hey, I feel like let's cut the contract.
No,
short.
they approached me and said, we don't want to be like a Rukomo holder hostage. If you feel that you want to go and do something else, please do tell us.
Okay.
I had to sit down and think about that. I had to be firstly I had to be sure about that decision. And then I was like, cool, I want to go out. And then I went out. When I went out, then I got contact with him. I think Venji. So Venji is gonna be inside there everywhere.
Yeah.
So
because I think in the I don't know, he was like, I interviewed, he was like, we had the interview on the phone, yeah, Pete. It was like, yo man, there's this girl on the film, Kimawashu. I think you should interview her and stuff. I was like, nah, I'm not interviewing this person. I was like, nah, that's when I was like, man, keep me in contact with her, then we're gonna talk, and then actually move visa music workshop, then we're gonna do. That's what I'm saying. Visa track, I mean, that's election, or at least let me build up on the way updated in the career, but let's continue.
Yeah, man. So when I think nga Venji, then we Ratomwamba foot.
Yeah.
Ratomwamba foot, and then when you go to studio, please do send me songs, man, and then so that we can see Uringatoma guy in terms of distribution. And then Mutusa cause ndina deal in Africa. I was like, okay, fine, that's a good thing. And then I went to studio na DJ Gandu. I went to studio na DJ Gandu. We made 3 to 4 songs. I listened to all of those songs.
Yeah.
I said, I want this one.
Oh yeah.
This one I want.
Yeah.
You can take all of them, but this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I spoke to him, and he was like, DJ Gandu was like, no problem. This thing is sharing because it's 4. 2 are gonna be yours, 2 are gonna be mine. That's just how everything's gonna go.
And I essentially naipio. So if it's gonna be your
I
want this one.
Because from there on, a relationship you build wow. So Otomo producer wanga, Atomo mixer master zingimbo zanga zingi.
Yeah.
ḓo sendela venji ari no izwi zwiṅwe ndi nga si to zwi ita zwavhuḓi mara DJ Nkandu anga ita anga zwi ita better. Then from there on, yeah, it started. And then we started Mphoel, man, we need to shoot the video for this song. I think Mphoel no Shaka raro if not Luna akwambanga the same thing. And then ngori nenda sa zipesesi zo uri ni tio ja video for umaketa lwimbo lwanwe ndipfori ho muthu ko ndina
post it on TikTok, post on Facebook,
he was like I will even give you money to come so that we can do everything.
You have to put money to make money.
I remember I called, I think Fonela Venji Daritina Chedo Namela and the Shaka Koto the Rindi, and then he sent me money.
How the Venji has been your supporting strength in music, was?
He has turned into a brother. He has turned into a brother.
Of our family zone, yeah.
So from there on, Ndatuma Mitana I could just the video meaning poster meaning I had to give him access to my Facebook, my Instagram, my
TikTok, social medias of the wood.
Yeah, the whole thing. And then yeah, man. And inga story obona agreement yori nendo kweta hezwi inini do ita so.
Yeah, let's work.
When time went on, nendaba nenda rinini, he's really working and atina chele then ati tukupfuma titi but I can try to at least give him something out of each and every booking that I get. And then we agreed, and then still I was giving him something but ndandiko vaisara on my side, so I had to negotiate that for something. I'm trying my best but andikosara ndichinga ndikushumira
kongwana aziko balance,
and he understood. And then nda bando kata because I used to go with him at gigs. I had to compromise, or I have to go alone because visa yani ngasini visa yani ininda peza ndisini pechitu ushumisa zwa baba, so jabanga neondira. And then it went on. That's when this year he approached me and said we paused on payment, now how do we go about it? And then I was like, hey, honestly, I don't want to give excuses. I'm not really still making that much money, but I don't know, let's try and negotiate. And then he was talking his amount and I was like, I don't have money. It means we can pause working right now.
It's a pause. You guys are not fighting or anything?
No, we are not. I don't know, but for me it's not a fight.
I've never said anything.
What's the
I have my, you know, I have my stuff.
No, man. So I told him we just pausing everything until I have enough money to can say indingani badera 5,000 ngangwetsi.
Okay.
2,000 per social media account.
Okay.
And then but it is
so
what it is.
In a way it is. Tomorrow you can just wake up and be like, hey, Shaka,
when I have money,
let's go.
Yes.
Or if you are on a
mushumo wawe uyambeya bathuni ndi mushumo une ningasi torani ku debatana nawo uri nsongo baderana
because
ubokubonala.
Yeah, because I'm sure you now if it was not for Shaka, maybe Kuyashincha was not going to be where it was that time.
Right, correct.
Right? And then so that means before we go on the new EP, right? Because Nyango Yambengayo, but Dano no Angweli Pungo. That time we tried to discuss ya Makazi on social media. Hey, what was happening? You know, of
no.
That whole Makazi saga, you remember signing, blah blah.
No, don't worry about you. Baya tabanyo ugidimero baya bare kumvunka conclusion. Hey, but but what happened there is that posted a certain video yanga promoter kuyashintsha, and then sesimulane a comment. Sesimulane a comment ari mwana washo ndikombreni sign. And then honestly speaking, I think Mumbro anga out to that ready for another deal.
From the bras, hey.
Atuba strong enough again to can say I can, sign again. So I was like, I just started, man.
Was it also because I could check about baba under sesimulwane ori nabone zwabo zwemangandala that hey nane ndo ngadoswika afa abakazo
and what they but the only person and she those who under ola muthu ndi fortunate fades and for me
as ngoba fortunate wona zo ish I
think that time akadipfala nyana. So for me it was just the decision I had to take ngane mune ori ndiko zvitoda kana tizvitodina ndapfesesa ndazvibona uri right now at the moment iranditome ndifirimbe man ndizambatike ndibone zuri ndazambatika nga ndira yanga nanga dzi method dzanga zvidoita kana zvingaitina and then I found uri kausokozambatikiwa man.
So since you go ever since that discourse yote yaone why haven't you done a feature between Makadzi and MICKEYBLACK?
I haven't got hold of her and attitude we ndaita effort yori ndingari Makadzi ndikombera feature
and ene munatu we adana nari hey olo kumaro comment ne pala page apo mulari we
o comment nepal I think o peza adowa delete na comment vanepala she kept quiet.
I think like because of the comments and the comments
and also the way people were taking it nangandira ye bathu babako share bakwamba zone everything you get me. For me I was like let me work on myself. Confesses arandi chomendi shumene na MICKEYBLACK ndibone uri MICKEYBLACK angaya guy.
Okay.
Yeah. The professor ola mtu ourangela ndiyezula zvine bathu vari okwanya mugedegede no you yani no barrel tomana ushumana na brand yanu nasukana shumana mtu ane abamulwa nekhaya sometimes you expect to na rwimbo raone ru trend rusu trend zadina fe okwanya mugedegede I don't know kwanyiwa you just didn't wait
and your feature with order right
I do want it but I will tell Urini Nemune.
Okay.
Right now I'm still working on myself. I'm still working on my music. I'm still working on my brand.
Okay. It's going to make a sense. Before that, I was talking to Mphoel, right? I was talking to Mphoel. And there's which company Mphoel and then that pieces things together and Mphoel don't come and then Mphoel you were together. You were one WhatsApp group. No, he was just tweaking something and then I just come and funga square and then Mphoel utanga novia na Jola or something.
No, we didn't. Honestly.
Ambengo.
We didn't, Sham.
Ambengo.
We didn't.
Abempo hello by Western right? Arambengo. You can just say and then I'm trying
on camera.
You can just say that's the only person I've dated. The music. That's my
we didn't date.
So come.
No.
So come.
Yes.
Na conversation ngobe yabva boyori.
Yormi.
Yori hey let's date yambisana mina zote. Atukwamba ubvakanyi mara. Conversation yambisana ngobe yabva.
Uringa bvakanyi.
Nane umwe bafuma kazona madhuva munonga. Ungasizinyonza.
Ay man. No man. Nah. Una bathu banokona ukukhipha professionalism.
Ndicholo mbudza wa just laughing angomudza ndofanga mumwe wona
ndiyazvidiva style azvaone
ale ndichenenga Mphoel sorry ndanyalorona mugozi ngaini let me go to my YouTube ne
okay
because ndombela kuti vambuse dzimbudziso vavuse dzimbudziso ndinonya kuzidiva nga ene apa so ale ndijene apa ndi for zvavudzi uko pfimi nika vanyagodhiva mine avathu because you got fans Tunchisuri, do you have a ghostwriter? And does Rootkid write for you at times?
No. Rootkid doesn't write for me. I don't have a ghostwriter.
Concept if you are still the concept.
Sometimes uwa onotoma wimbo. Wimbo called concept called taruchedza rava arwandadza ndafesesa ndakunumwara. And then sometimes the one uri una zvimwe zvine ndakonya kureka lyrics achinje Rootkid avana una zvine Rootkid yakotodo reka lyrics dzanga ndichinje nyana ndinise zvi so it is just that
but ana ghostwriter don't worry zvine zvinoba kumura ine munda yetu okay avana uri ndenyuwari akodito thoma uva ako todo okay ukupfindi inyi wena kachito thoma uta muzika ne amuombela mabai zvavudzi before I record the producer or wa feature or na muno vya mumbelo
Yambe madzina bathu.
Ofi ndi inyi sikoma zonyaga madzina ori ndinyo nomba mumbela mabaya before I record apa kombela mabaya tufizuti yabadika bafu magazi these days.
No, azvingova ngandirena kuzviamba ngayo wewe. It was not in that way yori. Ndikotodoita mini zovakela ndira yori muthu do nkombela nomboro ka Facebook for music purposes
yeah.
Achibojeda ka WhatsApp uri abe na uita bititi koni zakuti kuti ndakotoni tonda. That is why I was very strict. Venji won train already be strict on that one. So that you compete already mini bangwa ndachitoba blocker.
Eban. So mara aona mtu na kana baba unangabo gandu ada kana hey you know kumtoda at the studio few record hapa ngamahala simobadira utotoma aita mimi
people that I've worked with so far professional.
Okay. Ufi, why did you copy and paste Kabza chant and call it Sabela? I don't think you can do mara.
Why you put this one?
Chukayo.
Did I?
You are there. But Ufi, who this up? Why did you?
The least I did was to sing my own lyrics.
Mara, did you know the beat?
I had. I had when I was recording.
You had from?
Ndicho senderiwa ela beat. Ndoitecheresa ndazvipa uri norman. Una unga uno yera nanyana no fana nyana. Ndasendera Venji. Ndichisendera Venji. It was like, yeah, but because it's still a demo, let's just wait and see what he will do. In each no recorder, then you know. And then the rest was just left on his head.
Did you talk to him to the Gandu or hey,
no, I didn't. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't. I think the first story, he is the producer. I mean, I'm the vocalist.
He knows what he's doing. So before you have to check out because I think the EP did over interview, right? What else are you doing in the music and what else are cool? Like what else? Okay.
If una mtu anakunya kujenisa odanga dijenisa so far uri jiura na mene to deliver.
Na mene deliver. But there's no kushuma ngakho. Nizawuzione and then other things. Do you have anything like you plan the merchandise wada?
No, I don't.
Wada.
I don't.
There's nothing.
I don't. Nende dekone titi vapi uyimbe zwe ndiyagandire vapinya.
But no merchandise nyana. Mana chikipela cha asangompa chakwe.
Ndozohumbira ndonova fruit shop ange uri ai afanana that list nazviviri kana zviraro.
But zikuringiswa ne?
No.
Okay, zikuletwa waudedele munhu. But if mndu akutoda wadarenga. Let's say someone working nyanga chikipela ndiko chitama but.
I will give the person.
Ndikonyago veya make up on my.
Ndodomufa.
If ana chimwe chacho dzura ampedo cha ndido chama chacha video dzanga. I'm going to be doing interviews the chama hey. You know. Yeah man, the latest EP right? I wanted to talk on these EPs in only 5 songs, right? It's only 20 minutes of your time guys as on to dinner. Second Messiah in inyago fanle aguzba for the I think aguzba mana mrumba pitch na mali Tuluwa gugu atakwamba kazi lyrics ni kwamba beat songozula munango ni zaira like the beat in zaira ninge like little me yonkumbuza that song
rimbo lako tiyo bana guzba inside.
Okay, and then what happened ana
hangu wana bo ndamba zwana ndanuko msipera bo hangu ana utobari baguzba bano nyagonga zongwara vatotoandana nazo ngamanda ndichiko babudzori ndikonya kubvisa nga Friday
banyanga ndiko hapana chipinga nyana
namwa zvikona dzeya bapeni mwa vatopedza vongwara
when you want to work with Goosebumps you just have to give me a project na relax and songomba project yao
mutoveri regular remindings nitiodzita but
Yeah.
hangova muthu hana ndi ngazvona beat ozvipfa zvori dzikho yelana na dzi beat dzinonga dzedzila dzawe because idea yova yori we have to have goosebumps on the song. Yeah.
And then you option to have your ex Mphoel.
Which Mphoel is not my ex.
Okay, you option to have Mphoel, right? There. Yeah. And everything. And I feel like he's underrated Mphoel though.
Very. That guy is good,
he's
man.
He's a musician. Yo. I'm gonna interview him though. But I'm gonna interview him though.
How do you story chiti?
Probably next week I'm gonna be interviewing him. And as I'm going to hey, uko do this Sophie. Nana lada mina songo tenda.
Simngano wanga jambi naye zongezo.
But then this interview, if Mtabatsindi, right? Where does the name come from actually? Mtabatsindi. Mtabatsindi is your mbami. Zo kuramba adivina ne usoko do Mtabatsindi.
Ne.
Pato chezo.
Mtabatsindi ndi mutupo.
Okay.
Ndizvo zvine ndisatoreleza iphindo zamunya kunga ndikowana na mitupo nyana ya hashu ndotiwana mimwe yovalawo nyana, but then this one I felt I need to have this one because vathu vanji vahashu vashumisa chifani cha Mtabatsindi ndirine rote rinoshumisa vamunyadziwa.
Okay.
So I was like, no man, let me just use this, you know. So for me it was just a representation of unenda vaone Mtabatsindi muvenda mupikana ive la viva mvenda sana.
Vakoni msana tombo tizotombo vakozimvaga mara ndizo zinovazviita. But then I've noticed a trend KEP. Utongono godha ngamanda KEP. Utongono godha nganga apa mesefi vaya kufuranga mini tumbu zasina chitu tumbuni.
Awasokosema manona nenge vapano aichirira tumbuni madodola vafuranga ne.
Varabisida varabere aho ndimtazwe is like ugodha mutu kuti udza mutu hey man.
Ndivando kwamba namuona mumwe uri ndizvo
ugodha vathu akugodha rini unyaga interview zvino ngori ndonova apa ntha ndasika asinyaga chitu ofika interview ofe mtu ka interview ngavanji arina lumbo lutisi ndinoona nyimbo dza ndinoona kuyashincha zinovogidima gidima
tazovani todupfa ngowe na bvudzi wangoni mudivona ungari.
Mara why is it like it's a trend like rotakana ndozvifa zodonga namafungo nangu longakola ningeyo hey
rina matanda rotakara
rina matanda zvifa
unopenga kavari
uko makofazunda kuziyamba
mina when I sing andivandi kwamba na vatu vote na mutu
mara zvinda kuziyamba kuti chitendeko era gaiti message kwamba zvilazo ukoudza mutu rivona ngotsindiza kanne ngobona zvanga zvichionaka mara zvingecha chipinga vasenya guva tsina.
Yeah, but
then rinotaka rina matada vanoti mankavari venge ndani vazana kutsindiza kali ngoro vano
with Messiah it's different. That's why it's called Messiah. With Messiah it's not me talking to the people, it's me talking to God. Urini murena ndikotoda pindulo ngori vavosokosela vanonane ngevapfano vachidira tu
mara still like the God.
Ai man ari chonyagorero riko God isa
nezo todavarabera huko ambopfiku ndondolokopfiya unyaka norabera
nisaraberi bondi zvanu mara stodavarabera.
Okay, in a serious note, was that a plan or a nyimbo dziambenga theme inonga yayana na tikana?
I think it's also zvayana ngandera ine ndangwarisa ngayo. Ndingwarisa zvezvi ndichamba ndiyambisa zvezvi. I say things the way they are. Tina lyrics dzo uvisedzera uri ndizvo ndingazvifanyisisa hani mara this just how I sing and how I write my lyrics.
Is the EP doing good though? And then I go check out your end.
Yeah, so far so good.
Okay.
So far so good.
Is it making enough money or bad, Shaka?
Shaka do bagedero angadza booking. Kombro bookiwa vatu va mdzimu vanu komboka kombro bookiwa we.
I've seen that you also have like more than 80,000 monthly listeners, which is good. Congratulations, eh? You're doing good, eh?
Msai choro December ndo andina 100. Amen.
100, you go 100. Do you have any song in your inosuka million so far? That is above million, right? Do you have another one in your called 700,000?
I'm not sure. What the bad ndimwe artist yotisa zvunga bonga manda na release ruimbo. All I do is market the song. I barely keep track of the streams.
Yeah.
But every now and then Yeah, check.
ngeni ndira. So ndikozama check up the trending song ka Spotify ndikozama check uko trend ya jina chikwamani. Ada maitele. Maitele ndo nene ka EP I think you know what it call. Iko Simba Inthabadi. Kana Mphoel because you even shot a music video with it. How is it working with Mphoel because ola muna una kronga apeni ya praise na kurini avori.
Nendi ela yo no praise. Hayi ndi wala hothe naone man.
Wala hothe. Sometimes what yeah uthetha chibaize.
This yeah nori muntu ndi muntu manu dotoita chikukuliwa here ndi ndasa kukuliwa ndi dova ndi muthu onochira.
Yeah.
Ndingasibe ndi muthu onochira.
But how was it working with him though?
Working with him.
Not on the good side now, praise na.
On the good side.
Yeah, on the good side.
I is very abala mtu ba accommodator and ba ditokufaza but batabanga mu.
Nakana bango ditokufaza but let's continue.
Azwaite but are fun.
Levels.
It was just abala mtu ba ingari bangandiraide. Those one my actor abo he gives this iconic feel.
Yeah.
He's very talented.
Obvious.
Very creative.
That one is very, very obvious.
In terms of creativity, those were now when we were shooting music video.
Okay.
Elani party yabo bakwemberera una babe ubona thobo ngamrawa pala.
Okay.
Isla chitu cha yayo twetwanga yo thobo yo akedziwa kha mutambi.
Okay.
We didn't have the idea. Nara sokora kusukura kaba soko imane poboni.
Wala be thobo nga.
Basako imabone baimbe ane. And then he paused for a bit. I was like, you know what? Let's do it this way. So I turned out to be
amazing.
But working with him was, I would do it over and over again.
Okay.
Over and over
the
again.
The other side? We praise and...
Abena ambesa zwabu dini mbodi yangu isula zwibi.
No. It's not zwibi per se. We just like, it's one of those things now for we could have done.
Ndanda bakwatela bafili zizatushumu. Ndanda bakwatela uri khonani vukuma. Bakotoye jena kha khonani vukuma. Bafili chenda bafunela. Bafili. But I think obo chipenga che babasina phone that time. If I'm not mistaken.
Maybe because what happens to me is that ndo alotangana Molori na Romeo. The Great White. Then we met at the mall at Panambaro. But like tomorrow I'll shoot. Is it like today? Tomorrow I'll shoot. Then I speak to Arangange. Tomorrow I'll film whatever you're doing, cancel the photo shoot. Go shoot our miss. Because I feel like it's going to miss because we know he's a busy guy. So Panambaro stuff. I spoke to what was the gang the whole day since morning. I told him no day. I called him like 10 times. But on Panama phone and him phone. He gave me the call. I was like, call me. I'm not on phone 10 times that day. I'm far. Little damn away again and let me move. I don't know if it's fine. Just that for now, what will happen for now? I'm not gonna go to him like, let's do interviews. I feel like he should come and be like, hey, at least shoot something.
You won't.
Then there's not gonna be interview. I'm there. I'm like, there's not gonna. If I feel like we're going to just meet someone, be like, let's go and shoot tomorrow.
After your interview. After seeing this interview,
after this interview.
Anything is fine, but he will come.
But yeah, no, man, we can never be angry to Mphoel, man. He's talented and stuff. But yeah, man, about this EP, if you touch about that EP, uba kwa rabe rami uzaudu. Apart from Godi, wa uzingo do kwa rabe rami.
So Godi wandupango, wanda kwenye mazone vezo. Bufa uko do rabe ro upango.
Yeah.
Koto rabe ra upana some of the past situations they might have experienced.
Okay.
I remember someone approached me and said, people are not giving the song attention, but I want you to tell you, Uri, I'm literally on the edge. From the little that I have.
Yeah.
I think it's track number 3.
I think 3.
Yeah, track number 3.
Okay, yes, continue.
And I was like, ukuru and Aria. The kokokoteza from finances. Chingwe na mtaka kokoteza. But when I listen to that song, I have this thing. I'm not alone. It means she's be a writer one day. So I'm like,
because
that's what I want. You need to know and hear the truth from the songs we
I did a live session, right? Live session, listening session. I'm sure I'm going on. I did a live listening session. I did a live YouTube, right? And then I was playing a song talking about this song. And I did say, I was like, this Okoreza is the least favorite song for me in the EP. When I was like, Mesa is my favorite, and then Wala Bera Ho is my second. I was like, Okoreza is like my least favorite. So I think for each own and stuff, right? So apart from that, what's next for Mickey?
So many songs.
Yeah. So we're gonna drop another EP this year or stuff when they.
I'm tempted to release another EP.
Okay. Or single, shooting the music videos from this EP.
We're supposed to shoot for Rotakara.
Okay.
But but for sure we'll shoot.